Welcome to our class. Today we are looking at the topic in mathematics, sort. When we are talking about sort has to do with irrational number. Remember that's what we call rational and that's what we call irrational number. So sort is a part in mathematics that we call irrational number. Example of sort is root 3, root 2, maybe root 5. These are irrational numbers. 22 all over 7 is irrational number. Root 2, these are all irrational number. And sort is a part of this irrational number. In sort, we have rules that guide the solving of sort. And what are the rules? The first one is that root A times B is the same thing as saying root A times root B. Root 2, root A divided by B is the same thing as saying root A divided by root B. Number 3, root A times root A is equals to A, which means root B times root B is equals to B, root C times root C is equal to C, root A times root A is equals to what? A. Then the next one is if we are given question to solve, we are told that our answer should not be, the denominator should not be in root form. And anytime we have that our question is in root form, we have to rationalize. What do we mean by rationalizing? We use the denominator to multiply the numerator and the denominator. By using this root B to multiply A and also root B itself. So from there, we also have law 5 that when we come to sort that involve addition and subtraction. So how do we solve this type of thing? When I have AA, the same root, what I will do, I'll add the one outside and then we only write one root if they are the same. The same also is applicable to minus sign. If we have something that will be minus equals to A. That is what we have there. The 7th law, which I call it the last law, is if we are given question that has to do with conjugate sort, maybe something like this to solve. Remember, I have told you that our answer in the denominator must not be in root form. Anytime you have question that the denominator will be in the root form, we have to rationalize. So in rationalizing of conjugate sort, when it is plus here, it will, when we are using it to multiply, it will tend to be minus, and when it is minus, it will tend to be plus. So plus change to minus, while minus change to plus in conjugate sort. Those are the 7 laws you need to know. Very, very important. The next thing you need to know, concept you need to know in sort is what we call perfect square. Concept of perfect square. What do I mean by perfect square? Those numbers that when I find the square root, they will give me a single value. We call that perfect square. Example is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64. We have 81, 100, 121, 144, 196, 169, 196, 225. So looking at it very well, the square root of this is 1, square root of this is 2, square root of this is 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. So if we are given question like this, somebody says simplify. Simplify means take it to the lowest term. Simplify, maybe let me say root 8. How do we solve this? You will look for two numbers that when we multiply or when we divide, it will give us this number, and one must be the perfect square. What are the two numbers? I always tell students, use any of this number to divide the number you have there. 2, 3, maybe 5, 6, or 7. Any of this number. When you use it to divide, the number you have will be a perfect square. Okay, let's go. What is the least number? I have 2. I try 2. 2 divided by, this is what? 4. And 4 is a perfect square. So what do I have? So I will say this time this, which is 4 times 2. Have you seen that? So that from there, we now have it to be following the first law, that this, we change it to write it like this. Root 4 times root 2. Now, square root of 4 is what? We have said it is what? Square root of 4 is what? Is 2 times root 2. So that this time this, that will give us what? 2 root 2. That is how to solve question like that. I will give you this to try for me, and then you solve it. So, solve or simplify root 12. Thank you while you are trying that.